Hello guys and welcome to another video here on the Mad Chili channel. And I know you may be thinking, oh hang a minute, this is a bit of a weird starting position. Yeah, I know. Sadly, iRacing decided today that it wanted to be a pain and to crash on the first loading. And I was investigating what went on, and I turned
radio
off.
Check. Spotter, radio check.
Have a good race.
I turned off the iRacing helper service, which meant that iRacing wouldn't work anymore. So I had to restart my computer and rush to make this work. So
I hear you.
yes, literally, I have just started the video. I've just loaded into iRacing with 35 seconds left. I didn't qualify. I wasn't going to qualify anyway, but obviously I didn't have time to qualify. I literally loaded in when everyone else was on the grid, so there we go. Now, I was going to use iRacing Spotter for this video, but Crew Chief is quicker to get up, so that's what I've had to just rush to start. I haven't done any audio tests in this video, so I'm really hoping that my mic sounds okay.
Laps.
Yeah. Unbelievable. This is a bit of a first.
On lap 2.
iRacing just decided to crash on load up, so basically, yes.
We need to catch car number 2.
Well, I've done a bit of practice around here. Just give you a bit of an introduction to the video. We are at Talladega Superspeedway here on iRacing, and the aim is to complete the race and successfully complete the race and get a mark on the license class in iRacing. Two more races in B class in an A rank series, and I will be A class. So this is one of those two. The aim is literally going to be survive to the end. So we're here, as I said, a bit of a rush to start. I know we started on the grid. Not normal that, but hopefully we're okay. And yes, away we go then. So it's going to be 35 laps around Talladega in the NASCAR Class A fixed. I know it's been a bit of a rush to start the video. No pit stops unless we need to. I don't think there'll be any pit stops. And that's about it really. So just the aim for this race is going to be very simple. Basically just sit at the back and then wait for the big one. It's like, you know, I absolutely love Superspeedway racing, as crazy as it is, because you can, because of just how fun it is. It's a little bit unusual.
I like to go on the fast lane.
It's pretty exciting racing,
speed.
and yeah, hopefully we can have some good racing. Since I last did Superspeedway racing, there have been some small changes. But yeah, out we go then. So obviously again, just the aim is going to be sit pretty much at the back. We're starting 19th out of 29 because obviously I didn't qualify, but I'm car 5, so that means that I've only just noticed that in fact. So I'm horrendously unprepared for this race, thanks to my computer deciding to, well, iRacing deciding to crash. Anyway, to the green flag we go then, and very late green flag here at Talladega.
I'm just here to get my $8 iRacing credit.
Still waiting. Go. Right, green flag is out, and away we go.
I'm here to race.
I think I shifted slightly early there. That's not good. That scores me a bit of a loss of momentum there. Although I'm not too bad, to be honest, to get myself distanced from these guys up ahead. I just don't want to get involved. You can see they're already going 3 wide up there, so that is a recipe for massive accident, basically.
Say hi.
So I don't really want them taking it too wide, but that number 3 car is going very slow. So what they go, so people are dropping to the back, you can see, to avoid the carnage, because they can see people are going 3 wide. Oh, I thought that was going to be a massive accident there.
Good start, and you're ready.
Like I just came down and
Still there.
That was something. So yes,
Still there.
I am going to sit back a little bit. I don't really want to be too
Still there.
chaotic. It's the first lap and it's 35 laps this race.
17th place.
I would have rather be iRacing Spotter, but I'm sorry, I didn't have time to enable that. So never mind. wide at the moment. I just obviously don't really, you know, if there's a big crash, I would
Keep it together.
really
Hold your
like
line.
not to be involved.
Still there. He's still there. You got one right side. He's
I'm
still
also
there.
going to be very, very cautious really. As I said, 35
Still there.
laps doesn't sound like much, but it's quite a
Still there.
lot.
Talladega is just done 50.3. Still there.
It's definitely enough
19.
for
The guy behind is just
a
done at
big one
50.0.
to
The car
happen.
ahead is just done at
Big crash.
49.6. Still there.
So my aim as usual in these races is to stay as part of the main pack,
Still there.
but to be right towards the back of the field.
He's still there.
That's where you want to be.
Still there. Three right here in the middle. They're all around. Coming up on here. Yellow flag. Safety car is out.
Right, safety car's out. I actually blinked out there as a bit of a...
12, you weren't clear.
Bit of an awkward time. That guy just got absolutely killed there. Yeah, that was an interesting one. So yellow flag is out.
That's the one that shot 3 wide, like turn 1.
We have to pass the 9 car, so we're going to pass him.
Yeah, 8 started falling bad, so he had to try to jump in line.
So there we go. It's a bit of an interesting start to the race. Then yellow flag pretty quickly there because someone got absolutely
Hang on, let's get the base car first.
there. Only 28 people started the race in the end.
Okay, got that one.
Out of 29, I think. So that's
I'm gonna do
I'm up to P15 for that because
much more funner.
obviously, you know, 2 people ahead of us were some of the ones that were taken out there. So
Did they change anything with the expanded car package?
just a guy who came down on the racetrack and decided
Yeah, it's the same thing. Just,
it would be a good idea to
You just hit top of the back and then take your money. Flash better everyone.
just basically spin out a bunch of people. Now, I don't know where the safety car is. Still waiting to bunch up. There we
You can do
go.
it here. You know how to do it.
That's my thought. I hit the brakes and just didn't. Jump forward
There
a
we
little
go.
bit more, 19. Pull to my right side.
We're just here in 4th gear, really.
Yeah,
Save
you
a
can
bit of
bump that
fuel.
rooster, you just
Keep it
gotta
nice
know how
and
to get
quiet
to
so
the
you guys
bumper.
can hear me and I can hear the voice chat in case
19,
anyone...
you were missing your hood, but the front end looks fine.
Right, something with a
That works.
pitting. I'm guessing that's for damage.
We estimate 32 laps of fuel left. 1.9
So we
litres
should
per
be able
lap.
to make it
I
to
had
the
no idea we were
end.
checking up.
We should be able to make it to
Speeding
the
up,
end,
checking-
especially
That was
with
it.
yellow flags.
I
We should
had
have
no
enough to
idea
make
if
it
they
to
were
the
wrecking.
end, so
Like
that
it looked like
means
they,
no pit
one
stop
guy
should
worked
be
down to the
needed.
apron and the other guy saved it. Next thing I know, he comes right back up the track.
Yeah, I think a tank should last this race. Obviously, you know, at the moment our crew chief's saying 32
We
laps.
think about 40 laps
Yeah,
remaining on
40
this
now,
tank.
because we're into
1.6 litres per lap.
But that's the thing as well. When we're under caution, obviously, it'll be... What is this guy doing? I'd like to question why that guy is passing under yellow. Thank you. No idea why he was passing everybody there. Just thought that was a good idea. Maybe... There you go. So we're P13 now, with a few people stopping. It does worry me a bit, though, that they pitted. That
What's
makes
your
me
optimal
wonder...
RPM 15?
Unless it was because they wanted to be at the back of the pack, if we do need a fuel stop in this race, though I don't think we do. As I said, these cautions are great for saving fuel. You basically use no
Yeah, that's
fuel
not bad.
under caution.
I'm probably just gonna be able to suck up, that's all.
So, quite long cautions here. I'm not going to bother editing them out though because, you know, they're just quite nice to have a little talk through. A little bit of a kind of a calm between the storm, I
That was
think,
optional, you had
these
19.
cautions. You know, you have a few laps of
about a
madness and then something happens and you get to
Might be
chill out
good.
for a bit, so, you know.
Yeah, looking at your nose is a little flat, but
It's all
at least you
good.
might be able to push cars
Like I
better.
said, the aim here for this race is just survive, to be honest.
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean,
there's
already
not
we've
all-
got one
there's no
person
gas
at
in it
least
or
that's
anything.
had issues.
I think it was more neck code than
Like I
it
said,
was
definitely
gas.
save our full wrecks until the last lap of the race. If we want to
RPM
get,
should be 1977.
if we want to get 4 incident points to still gain safety rating, that's where we want to get
You're
them.
kidding, right?
So,
No. You're on page 1 in the rear dash. Push the clutch in, your RPM should be 1977.
should be 2000.
I think
It should be 2000 or 1999.
mine is 2000. I think
Right,
you
what's
might
green?
have.
Okay, Morgan,
Inside
get ready.
lane.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
At 1977, you're down 20 RPM.
So we're on the inside lane then.
It's 1978 in neutral, and then it's 2000 with the plug-in.
I'm in neutral. I'm hitting 2000.
So getting ready to go green then. Obviously, we
Should be
haven't used
about
any fuel over
51
the
laps of
yellow.
fuel remaining.
Nice.
1.2 litres per lap.
So it is 1977.
And then the more cautions that happen, the more we're going to end up with,
I'm a
you know, stuff. More craziness.
I
Now,
don't know. What the hell
one
it
car is
do?
out. I think there was 29 cars to start with in this race, and then one person disconnected. I'm pretty sure.
I get 2000 both of them.
Well,
So
the highest car number I can see there is 28, so maybe there were only 28.
Yeah, I get
But one
1977.
person is out, otherwise, well,
With the
laps
clutch out.
down. So they could easily get some of those laps back, but
The
we would
4
need.
and 7 car will be
at least two
posted. You can see
cautions.
them after the race in the red hauler.
And then we have a
cheap.
couple of cars that may have damage, I don't know.
Illegal modification.
But we'll see what happens.
I got plus like 70 more tires. That's just that.
So we're getting ready to go green now.
But they lose the north side. I don't know.
Again, P13 actually
The
now
more
we
fuel
are.
efficient.
Because of all of those, obviously 2 crashes and then the 2 people crashing and then a few pit stops as well.
Is that an actual?
Very lucky in the end actually, I didn't get involved in that crash. I was like blinked out as well at the time.
Heads up,
Which was a little
prepare
bit
for green
weird,
flag.
but not too bad. Right, we're getting ready to go green then. Second gear for the restart.
I just like how everyone sounds like they're in first gear.
Well, someone's checking out there on the outside. Don't know why they're doing that.
Reverse.
Right.
I'm in fifth gear.
I push my feet to the floorboard. I'm while we're still in this.
My girlfriend loves reverse.
I can't work out whether people have gone green yet or not. There we go. That was a bit of an interesting
green, let's
restart
go.
there. I don't know
Fine.
exactly what happened with that. People were like not sure when to start going.
Oh yeah,
B12.
Right, 4th gear, and we're now settled into the next run. Got a bit of a gap to car ahead. Might have to be careful with that. I don't want to use the track to maybe if we can help it. But this time, most people seem to have gone single file, which is obviously the wise decision, I think.
Should be about 52 laps remaining on this tank. 1.1 litres per lap.
Well, it's always probably a good idea just to... It's the first, it's the first few laps. It's a good idea to chill out. Whoa! This car 14 is
It's still there. 3 wide.
in a
You're left.
rush. Okay,
Still there,
great.
keep
That
digging.
was, I had to brake
Still
there.
there.
I didn't want to be too
Hold your line.
kind of in the way of people.
30. Okay, Morgan.
Outside line
Wait,
clear.
they go in three wide behind.
Stay high. You have an
I
inside.
think if anything, staying on the outside may actually be quite a good idea here. We're out of the way of all the cars.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
The people are...
Keep it steady. Still there. Still there. Still there. Keep it together. Hold
Right,
your
I'm
line.
now the lead. I don't really want to be making
Still
this
there.
too late, so I haven't really got a choice.
He's still
Wait,
there.
that was close. That guy
still
tried,
there.
I was moving down the track a little bit because I had to...
Still there. He's still there.
Solo
Clear.
stop.
You have an
Well, I was
inside.
going to try and make it fit into that train
Keep it
there, but
steady,
it
still
seems as
there.
if that guy had other ideas.
Clear
There we go.
You'll let me back in.
15th place.
So there we go. We're just going to a nice train now. We're 15th.
You got that one.
I'm happy to stay like that.
Thank you.
We think about 28 laps of fuel left.
This fuel might be tight to the
litres
end.
per lap.
This fuel could end up being tight to the end, I think. Actually, no, never mind. I think we're okay. Whoa, we're checking up a lot. What's going on
Coming up
here?
here.
That was a surprising amount
Hold your
of
line.
slowing
Yeah, I
down.
got held to the metal. I just can't get to your phone.
Still there.
This is honestly pretty
Still there.
crazy.
Keep digging.
Again, since all concentration is
Still there.
going to take a 50% length NAS
Still there.
race, basically. So,
That works.
you doing?
Still there.
Going.
16th place.
Well, they're going 3 wide up ahead, that's wise.
You got one right side.
I might just back out of this, to be honest. I have a
Still
feeling
there.
this is going to be a massive clash.
They're outside.
Alright, 15, let's go.
I'm getting that feeling right now.
Right side.
They go, that 16 car is a lap down.
He's still there.
They've got the idea that they should
Clear
just
of
get out of the way.
Montoya is leading the race.
I'm just going to sit back a little bit. So that 2 and 3 wide up there, it doesn't look good. It does look
That's amazing.
like chaos. I'm doing this for safety rating, but I just want to gain that safety rating. And also, just generally have an okay
17.
race.
I'm so sorry, 19.
Right side.
Sorry, good man.
He's still there.
You can push me over there.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
Got a little break out there because
Still
the
there.
last 2 long.
Clear of line.
Looks like it's just disconnected, so that's someone else out of
Like
the
a
race
bubble
there.
form. Heck, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh dear, this up here is looking dangerous. I might just sit
Let me
back.
get you clear here.
Car ahead is Williams.
Coming up on the inside.
I did not like the look of that
inside.
one bit.
Yeah, one on the inside.
I'm definitely happy just to sit back.
He's still there.
I
Keep digging.
wasn't happy with how that looked.
Hold your line. They're low.
They were dropped a couple of
Guy
positions,
behind
but I'm
has just done
now
a
in a much more
49.8.
comfortable
U20.
position. Look
Leaders
at
just
that up
done
there.
49.8.
They're going
Newcastle
almost
lap
wide.
1. With the connect 49.5.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking part in that.
We estimate 25 laps of fuel remaining. 1.8 litres per lap.
We should be okay on fuel, I think. We've got one car behind us in 22nd, but I don't think there's anybody else left there. So, well, there's a couple of cars out now as well. So obviously that will have impacted on the race a bit. But yeah, I do love Superspeedway racing. I think there's really cool racing to be had in it.
That lap time was 50.5.
Wait, that's why I didn't want to be in that main
Safety
pack.
cars coming out. Yellow flag.
That's why I didn't want to be in that main pack, guys. That reason precisely.
That's what you do right there, 15.
There was a big wreck up there, but because I was at the back, I saw it early, and I was able to.
I still don't
to
get why
brake.
we were just riding line right there. Like, someone was down power.
That's why that happens. That's why it's a good idea to just sit at the back. That was interesting, definitely. I don't know who it was that crashed there. I think it was at least 2 cars caught up in that.
Yeah, there's like a 2-car breakaway. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, definitely interesting. That's, you know, these races, they're going to have stuff like that happen in them. And now we've got to try and catch up to the safety car. They'll be going quite slow in the safety car, so we
Anybody
should
else
catch it up
notice
easy
that
enough.
once you break that bubble, the car just sucks up to be the one in front of them?
Safe charging difference.
There you go, so we're speeding up a bit now because we want to try and catch the safety car, but we've got a few people checking up here. I don't know why the reason for that is. They must have some reason. Because I can't see the safety car just yet. Actually, that might be no, that's not the train up there. No, we're up to P20, so I think we've gained at least 1 spot after that. And there's 3 cars laps down now at the moment, 3 cars, so that's cars that have had issues. Obviously, don't really want to be involved with them. If there's been accidents and things, that's why we're going to just sit at the back again. You know, I'm so glad I moved out of that main group. If I hadn't have moved out of that main group, I can almost guarantee I would have been part of that wreck, so I'm happy with that. There's some locking of brakes going on up there. I think it's because some people are pitting. Again, I don't know why people pit. I think the fuel mileage seems to be okay to make it to the end, so especially with cautions, obviously. And tyres don't really play a huge role on super speedways, unless it is just that they want to go to the back. Maybe if they want to go to the back of the field pitting making sure on fuel is actually quite a good way of ensuring you're at the back of the field, I suppose. Because we have now got 4 cars laps down, so obviously I'm probably going to lose iRacing in this race, to be honest, unless I finish like top 10 maybe, because of my high number iRating. Oh, just looked up a bit there.
Oh, how I got a 4X when I didn't get shit.
Right, that's that was the car getting his lap
Good.
back, so they're no longer going to be laps down. Obviously, we can expect to have those kinds of cautions.
I think I can just break the double now. Just put whatever nose-in damage I
Definitely.
got from ass in the 15.
Oh, we just blinked out briefly there. Again, I don't really want too much of that. If it happens far too much, we'll have to kind of
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was
drop
thinking
out
about
of
how
where
50
everybody
minutes
is.
to break that.
That's
I
someone
don't
else
know
disconnected
what's
now, so there's a few people now dropping
Yeah, I
out
was
of this
trying to follow
race
you guys up to the front. I was
gradually.
4 cars back of the one, and you guys ducked down to the inside lane, and everything just stalled out.
But yeah, I'm just going to be sitting at the back again, you know, and
Yeah,
hope if there's a big
it's
one at the end of the
amazing whenever
race,
people actually work together.
sitting at the back
Yeah.
could be really beneficial.
The
Again,
thing is,
I'm
you
just
said
doing
he'd be
this, I want to
helping
try and
you with
get
ass taxes.
a
You gave
0
him a
or a
4X.
4X race
But that's
here.
the crazy thing about it.
And
That's why I appreciate
I
it
want
so
to
much.
just do 2 races this week that will tick off
He didn't have much
A,
choice.
the fact that I love
It
super
really
speedways,
takes 4
and B,
cars
get me that
and
overlay license.
behind
That's
you
what I
all
want
are working,
this week.
together.
Overlay
Quick
license.
and fuse.
If I'm not getting the 4X Talladega, am I even racing the Talladega?
And to get that overlay license, we need to make sure my safety rating doesn't go below B4. So for that, that's why we have to have safe races, if anyone's wondering.
I couldn't understand the question. There's too much noise in the mic.
Right, obviously yellow flag's
He
out. We
said
want
if he
to
doesn't
green
get a 4X
shortly.
at Talladega, is he ever really racing at Talladega?
Ah.
Don't take the drive. Don't take the drive. They didn't give me a
But at the
penalty,
moment, it
though,
seems
so
like
I
there's
didn't- I
3
only
cars
timed.
now in your lap down. There's because 7 cars.
They
I
should've
think
gave
the
you a
one
penalty.
car
You
was a
went
lap
past
down,
the
got its lap back. And 3 people, I
Hey,
think 2 have
25
disconnected, and I think 1 might be still racing, I'm not sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, the penalty is
We're going green, next
time
by.
if it's not
Right, 1 to
money
green,
back.
lining up on the inside lane.
It didn't give me a penalty, so
They're long yellow flag laps around here. Look at that, 2 minutes 28 for a lap. That's how long a yellow flag lap is. Crazy. Alright, we've all bunched up as a field again. We're actually up to P17 now with some of the people pitting again. The only reason I can assume they're pitting is so that they can be at the back of the pack. Again, I'm pretty sure that fuel mileage should be okay. Saying that, are there green white checkers in this race? I think there might be. I'm not sure. I think there might be 1 green white checkered in this series, so maybe if that happens, fuel will be tight.
You said don't text and drive. I was answering a freaking phone call from my daughter's college during that last run.
oh damn.
Right, second
Oh,
gear.
it was all I could do to
But
concentrate.
again, we should have some extra fuel because of all these yellow flags.
Someone's in
Obviously, we're using a
trouble.
lot less fuel.
No, she's got a full ride to the school. I'm trying to figure out if I got to pay tuition to pay me back, or
Right.
if they're just going to pay it. I'm trying
19
to figure that out
laps
for me.
to go, so we're almost halfway through this
Well,
race
congratulations
now.
about it during the 4 ride. That was pretty hard.
And we're about to go green
Okay.
on lap number, going on to lap number
Yeah,
17.
congratulations on my wallet.
more bar racing.
Try and save some fuel, just idling it when we can.
Alright, Morgan, get ready. Safety car's
It
coming
will
in.
help later on, I think. Right, safety car is about to go in, and then obviously we have quite a long run then before the race actually goes green. It's kind of crazy here at Talladega. How that happens, the start-finish line is actually very far down the straight. Right, getting ready to go green. We'll go about 110 k's an hour. That seems to be about an average of where people seem to be running. And then this weird thing happens where people seem to speed up, but they don't go green. They go, we've gone green now.
No, I tried.
Green flag.
So green flag is out and away. We've had a pretty good restart, so I'll take that.
On your right.
He's 16.
He's still in.
And into 4th gear
Clear
now.
high.
And looks like this guy is just
Coming up on your
car 26 is just sitting back
Still there.
from the main pack. To be honest, after that last crash,
Still
that's
there.
probably quite a wise
Clear
idea.
up high.
That last crash demonstrated that even after one crash, they're still willing to take each other out
You got one right
in that
side.
front pack there in the race. So,
Still there. Still there. Clear.
so no, but they do seem to be going single file now. They definitely seem to be a bit better. Yeah, we're in this kind of secondary pack. Not quite leading it, but with the second car. And I think we should be quite good, really, just to sit in this position here, hopefully for quite a lot of laps, and if something happens up ahead, we'll have enough time to brake.
V12.
I mean, look at that up there. Up there is just chaos.
On your right. Three wide. You got them on both sides. Outside line's clear. Right side.
Right, they're wrecking up ahead. Oh, they were wrecking
Right
with no
side.
yellow. So I started braking,
Clear.
but I didn't need
Outside
to.
line, you got one.
So that's unfortunately
Still there.
ruined kind of some of the run I had going there. I don't know whether some people were spun out in that interval there. I blinked out at quite an unfortunate timing, so I wasn't able to see. Because it's unbelievable. I didn't blink out during the entire yellow period, and then as soon as an accident happens, but this is kind of crazy. Up ahead now, there's quite a large gap between the front and the back of the groups after all of that slowing down, which has meant that I'm in P20,
V18.
P21.
On your right.
Yeah, so we've been left with some
Still there.
rather interesting stuff now with people
Keep it together. Hold your line.
trying to get out of the way.
Still there. You're in the middle. They're on the inside. Coming up on your... Still there.
Right, they go. I think we're starting to settle down now. We're kind of in a bit of a
Still there,
group
keep
here,
digging.
but we're not actually in the main flag
Clear. Good job.
because of that last incident, so it's a bit annoying that, really. But I've lost some time to the main pack, and we wouldn't be able to get that back. This pack is still large enough that it can cause a crash.
They took that out a while ago.
Again, I don't totally know where the leaders are in all of this, but we'll see.
That lap
I'm
was at
P18
51.2.
so there's not many leaders, because we've got a lot of cars in this group. If there's not many of them, this pack will run them down, because they're a bigger group will always come to the smaller group, generally in Superspeedway racing. Hope you guys can hear me over this very loud car. It's extremely loud. This one. So, right, 15 laps to go, so that's the halfway
Think
mark.
about 80 laps remaining on this tank.
Oh my god, it's
1.9
blinking.
litres per lap.
And we should have enough fuel to make it to the end. I said, if there's a green light checker, that could potentially be interesting.
Right side.
But I'm pretty pleased
Still
with
there.
where I am right now, here in 18th. You know, just kind of
Still
towards
there.
the back. We are away
Hold your
from the
line.
leaders. I'm just having a quick look now on the relative. There looks like there's a lead,
Still there.
a lead
On
group
both
of about
sides.
5
They're
cars.
outside. Three wide. You're in the middle. They're on the inside.
So there's a lead group
Right
of 5
side.
cars, I think.
They're all round.
And then everyone else is in this group. So we'll keep an eye on that, obviously. Because those leaders, unless we catch them up, they're basically gone for the rest of the race.
Stay in line. We don't even bump drive anyway.
And there probably won't be any cautions because of that. Unless they have a crash. And if they have a crash, they would pretty silly.
That was at 50.6.
They probably know they've got this win in the bag.
If
You know, if any pack is going to cause a yellow, I bet it would be this one that we're in. No, actually, there's some the cars behind me have actually dropped off now, so that's kind of nice. That means I'm at the back end of this pack.
Nice
It's
ride.
great. It means that if something happens in this pack, I should still be able to have enough time to brake. And then also, if I do brake, there won't be anyone slamming into the back of my car.
18th.
So these things don't have brake lights, so sometimes you don't notice that someone is braking until it's a little bit too late, because obviously these things look up as well. If I'm just braking these things, they'll spin out. very
maybe
fast
with that
laps.
gain in
I think we're actually maybe catching the possibly.
Yo, 15, if you finish like maybe top 10, you're probably doing like 20, 30 iRacing.
Yeah, I'm at the back of this group now, which is really nice.
Right now, and I have
Really quite useful. Just sitting here at the back of this group,
You're either
chill
like
out.
staying, like maybe lose like 3 or 4 on 10, or being maybe 10.
Later in the second pack, we can't.
Yeah, we can't use full throttle all the time, over, but
Right now, just thinking game 13. Stay where you're at.
we're still 18 from the moment where we are now. It's actually pretty much fixed that is the position we're in.
Should be about 15 laps of fuel left.
Should be a case of
1.9
fuel.
litres per lap. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
I'm just going to sit a little bit out of the draft for a bit, just so I can kind of, just go along that as a break.
what is my relationship with like 2
This is a pretty quick lap, actually, not much lifting off the front.
Good lap. That's
Yeah,
the quickest
49.8,
today.
that's a quick lap, so our,
Lap, apparently.
quick lap so far in the race anyway, so our pack that we're in is going pretty quick right now. The cars behind have all dropped off massively, it's now a 7.5 second gap
We should have
behind. So that means that there's no threat from behind if we need to check out for a crash or something, which does provide an extra little bit of safety, which I will have to take.
40 laps of fuel remaining. 1.9 litres per lap.
Right, coming up on, I think 10 to go now, so not too far to go.
You've just done a 50.5.
This race is just going to be about getting to the end, really. And it's just going to be about, if we can finish in P18, we'll probably lose a bit of iRacing, but not that much. And I don't really care about my over iRacing an awful lot. I care, so the objective for this race is to get into A class, or get a step closer to A class. My safety rating, the only objective it needs to be quite big is to not go down. And I think I should have
Easy.
Wait.
They're wrecking all their dead.
Safety car deployed.
Okay, see, because I was at the back of that group, I can check out. So that was
But
good.
it takes our line.
So there you go, there was a bit of quite a big accident there.
That was all well.
And I'm now at P15, so I've gained 3 positions out of that because of
I don't think it would help them anyway.
that interesting event there. Again, like I said, I think
Probably not. But
if there was going to be a group to cause an accident, it would have been the group I was in, and sure enough I was
Oh,
right.
if you don't have enough to make it now you do.
So sometimes,
I got
sometimes
plenty.
dropping to the back isn't always the best solution in these races.
we were getting like about 2/10 a lap, so yeah, we were not going to get there for sure. So like people ahead of
I
us.
think we're behind the safety car now, although I'm not totally sure. I'm pretty sure we're behind the safety car, so
Well, now you do.
there we are. Hope everyone
On the right
enjoyed
side.
that. That was quite a good little
On my left.
green flag run there, I think. Obviously now we're going to have a couple of
Hey,
laps of
Buster,
pacing
yeah.
round under yellow. Which is a bit of a shame, I guess. I mean, it gives us time to chill out. That was a pretty exciting little stint of racing there. Quite a lot of cars got taken out in that, so it'll be interesting to see how many are actually left on the lead lap after this. I don't think it will be many somehow. Oh, one of them diving into the pits there. That might be to go to the back of the field, I don't know. That could be to go to the back of the field. Well, I think now with this third caution, I think fuel will be good even with the green white checkered somehow, because, there's so many of the, we've had so many caution laps where we're just effectively coasting. 2 to green, so this will be a bit of a long wait now. I'm not going to cut it out. I could pause the video and I could play it again. Again, if you put down in the comments if you guys would like me to cut the cautions from these races, it's not difficult. I can literally just press a pause button on my keyboard and it'll pause the recording and we can resume it at race restart. But I think it's quite a good chance, really, cautions, to kind of talk about how the race has been going so far. And as I said, it's a bit of a breather if you don't want, just leave it in for people who do want to watch it, and then for people that don't want to, you can always skip ahead a couple of minutes and avoid the caution. Don't know why I'm weaving around like that. There's no need to do that. We're up to 14th now, actually. It's probably because so many people are... Yeah, you can see there's a lot of people laps down. Just 21 cars on the lead lap now. Just 21 cars out of, I think, 28. Although I'm convinced there was 29 at the start of the race. But I can't see a car 29 anywhere. So if there was a car 29, that's the guy that disconnected at the start and didn't make the start. So there might have been 29 cars, there might have been 27, but it doesn't really matter.
No, face him or choose.
No, it might have been 29, it might have been 28, but...
Coming to 1 green. We're on the 3 and 4 right now.
Yeah, just cruising here in 4th gear, saving a bit of fuel. And I think when we go green, it should be about 5 to go, so the objective for this last run is basically going to be sit at the back, and obviously now the pack's all reformed, we'll all be one group, so that does definitely light the potential for the big one, because come on, it's Talladega, last 5 laps, NASCAR Cup cars, iRacing. Yeah, obviously there's going to be a big one, but so I'm just going to sit at the back, try and get out of the way of the big one. Again, pick up a 4X, that is the time to do it. That's my strategy with Superspeedways on these 35 lappers. You can afford 4X for your safety rating, but just make sure that 4X is on the last lap, because that means that, because the thing with 4Xs is, say you tap someone and it's a 0X, if they then spin out, even 5 seconds
Okay,
later,
Morgan,
nothing's
get
to do
ready.
with you,
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
you can then pick up 4X, and it wasn't your fault. If that happens on the last lap, it's like, well, whatever, it's the last lap, plus 4 incidents, oh well. But if that happens in the middle, that means that if there is a big one at the end, you'll be on 8 incidents, which is considerably more, and will reduce your safety rating. So, so far we're doing okay with that. Gonna go 2nd gear now for the restart. We're starting on the outside, I think, for the first time today, actually. So that'll be interesting. I think it's the first time today anyway. It doesn't really matter where you start, unlike short tracks or whatever. It's basically just about getting in line. It really doesn't matter whether you're on the inside or outside. I just want to have a nice clean restart, really. So I said there's not many cars left now. I think it is, 21 cars on the lead lap. So there has been quite a bit of carnage in this race, evidently.
Alright. We're obviously not wrecking enough cars, so, yeah.
So going on to lap number 30 then, it is time to go green yet again here at Talladega. And this will be an interesting one, I think. This will be an interesting one.
Get ready, safety cars coming in.
Right, going green, I'm just going to go slightly more to the outside, because I think I was freaking some people out there with how far over to the inside I was. And I have a feeling the guys behind are just going to go back. So this guy's saying he's got damage, so telling us to go high on the restart. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, I think I didn't time the restart that good there. The guy ahead,
Green flag, we're racing.
The guy ahead may have jumped the restart slightly. Slightly slow off the restart there, but not too bad. Obviously, we're going to have to go high on this restart because the right line has got damage. It will be coming up on quite soon. I'm just going to probably maybe take the initiative of the guys behind and just drop back a little bit from this main group, because I have a feeling, as I said, 5 laps to go.
Should be about 10 laps of fuel left,
At
1
Talladega,
litres per lap.
you are asking for trouble. Because everyone's going to think they can win it by trying to take other people out, and that will go wrong. Right, we're lap 4 then, just kind of sitting here. Still P15, and I'm in this group, so slightly further back than some of the other group. That was a bit of a long big gap, that was good. That was quite a long big gap.
I'm trying to get to the H of this bank package.
Well, still not any more of those out there. Right, so yeah, P15, I'll be happy with P15.
Yeah, like word in and out.
So if there is a crash, and we can just maintain P15, that is 100% fine with me. It's basically middle of the pack. We'll probably need a slight bit of iRacing, so I'm not here for the iRacing. Okay, I think this guy's got damage because he's going very slowly. So I think he must have damage.
1 car inside.
Come on, Morgan. Push, push, push.
I'm sure enough he
Get
does
this
have
guy. Clear
damage.
low. The guy ahead's last lap time is 49.9.
So it's P14 now, and I find myself in a very nice position here, where I'm kind of leading the second pack. So if the entire first pack crashes out, I'll be in prime position. Although, again, that does depend on the guy behind me working with me, rather than against me. If he decides to try and make a move, and it goes wrong, that could potentially be bad. So well, I have a feeling he will just try and work with me because, you know, obviously that's going to benefit us in the long run. I mean, I assume that if people are back here in this pack, it is probably
The leader has just done a
they know
49.4. The car ahead has just done a 49.4.
because, you know, we're approaching that last lap now, we're close.
We estimate 8 laps remaining on this tank, 2 litres per lap. And we think about 8
Okay,
laps
so
of
8
fuel
laps,
remaining,
that's
2
twice to
litres
make
per
sure
lap.
it's correct. Yeah.
Like, just don't put me in the corner. Don't put me right here. Don't put me right here.
There's going to be some chaos up here, I think. That group up there, even though it looks very calm now, people will start to realise that it's the last lap soon, and that they have to win, because, you know, you have to win apparently. So that'll cause crashes. That is just Superspeedway racing summed up in a nutshell, really. A big crash caused by people on the last lap who think that they can win the race, and may end up just causing a massive pileup. Right, 2 to go.
That lap was at 50.2.
Echoing my crew chief there.
But not 9, 8.
Oh, someone else has just disconnected, so that's someone else not on the server, and someone else's laps down, probably. Now, there's only 2 other cars behind me, so they're not going to have an awful lot of a run to try and pass me. Look at them, 3 wide for the lead almost up there. That is a perfect example of why I'm back here, because that, I mean, there's no way they're going to avoid a big one. I mean, come on, there's going to be a big one. We'll look at that up there. Look at it. It is prime. It's a prime position for a big race. Now, white flag is out. That means no more cautions. This race is coming to the end. No matter how much carnage happens, that is it. This race is finished on this next lap. And yes, so now we just wait. Now we wait for people's stupidity to come in.
No. He's looking for it. I'm a clock now.
And for them to think that they have to win. I mean, if they make that without wrecking, I'm going to be amazed. Because this guy's dropping back there, so that he can get a pass on us. And if I start to check up to go with him, that will result in me losing out. So I can't do that. I thought, oh, there's been a big wreck. Can we get any positions across the line? I think they were already okay. So, no big wreck until just after the end.
Bring it back round.
P14, I'll take that. There was a big one, but it was after the line, so... Oh, well. I'll take that, though. If there had been a big one there, we would have been in a good position. But 0x,
Yeah, 15, thank you.
P14,
Alright, you got
I
me
suspect we'll
first
lose like 10 iRacing, but we'll gain safety rating, so... That was an amazing race, and I'm one race closer to that A license, and that's only one more race now. One more race in this series, and that is it. A-class oval. Well, one race that I think you have to finish over 50% of it to count towards license. I'm not totally sure. There we go. That was good. That was good fun. There we are. In the end, I was very pleased with the fact that I sat back there. If I hadn't have done that, I have a feeling that there would have been something interesting. I think someone must have had a black flag, actually, because we've...
I go from 4th to 8th because someone wants to stick their nose underneath the yellow line where there's no room.
So someone has... so someone must have had a penalty there on the last lap, because we're actually P13. So I don't know what's happened there. I suspect it was...
So you slid up.
Maybe this
I
car
went to go under you. You drove down. I had to go on the yellow line.
had a penalty.
It's pretty simple.
I don't know. Let's have a quick look at the end of that race then. So car 13, I suspect it is. So yeah, car 13, look.
I
it
was
made the line.
Maybe half a lane
But
when you stuck your nose down there.
Must have taken it over
There wasn't enough for a car above the yellow line.
over the black incident,
Okay.
the black
So
flag incident limit, and that means... Oh, caution of... Yeah, be careful of that weird recurring audio glitch. So in the end, that gained position actually means we gain iRating rather than lose iRating. That one position at the end there, that was top split as well. Strength of field 2,600. So I'll take that happily. I think it was top split anyway. 4 splits. All the did all the other splits? So 2 of the splits went caution free. Top split 3 cautions. Really pleased with that though. 49.8 was our best lap. It doesn't really matter. But gained safety rating, gained iRating. So that is all I want to know, really. That's all I want to hear, is that... I mean, you can see this person here had 4 incidents and they lost safety rating, so you can see, really, even 4 incidents isn't great for your safety. So 0 incidents, that's great. Gained some safety rating, gained some iRating. That's an overall really good race, and 93 championship points as well, which is pretty good, although I'm not competing in the championship because I'm not able to do anywhere close to every week in the NASCAR iRacing series, though I believe it is a... Oh yeah, I can do Darlington in 2 weeks' time. That'll be the next one that I'm going along for. Because I own Darlington, so... And then Cota as well, that'll be an interesting one. And then the Coke 600, which I would absolutely love to do. That's the big 400-lap race, but I'm not totally sure whether I'll do that. But anyway, I hope everyone really enjoyed this. There won't be a lot of iRacing content on the channel this week, because... That's why there was no GT3 Learn Guide this week as well, is because I don't really like the Nürburgring. I love the Nürburgring, but it's the racing that it produces on iRacing that I don't like. It's just about following people in a train and waiting for a mistake, and since I'm quite mistake prone sometimes, it's not the sort of racing that I enjoy. Also because at the Nürburgring you have to have separate qualifying as well, which takes up a bit extra time, because it's like a 7-minute lap. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed that. Hope to see you in the next one, and bye-bye!